this is going to be a big one. 30 laps, round 3 of the track championship. Ladies and gentlemen, get up off your feet for the first lap and cheer them on. First time round. It's going to be on any time from right about now. Green flag. It's a mixed up bag at the front as we let them loose. The front 4 guys are the pioneers on this surface as we let them loose. Lap number 1, everyone is safely through and down to turn 3 for the first time. Some heavy hitters with a lot of work to do further back in this field. But you'll lead across the line. Jackson Delamont leads them into turn number 1 on lap number 2. Pick out some of the guys, a lot of work. Betty Atkinson is in there. Gary Brazier's another one. Max Dumsley starting to push his way through the pack too as they head to turn 3 at the end of lap number 2.
Going to be a lot like the Super Sedan A-Main right here. It's going to be the smart man that wins the race. Experience will win the race. Now right now, no disrespect to young Jackson Delamont, but the experience that he's got behind him is outweighing him right now, but he's doing an awesome job out in front.
Well, cars tangling at the back there. We almost had a spinner, but they've kept their composure. Looks like it was Alex Orr getting caught up with Matt Smith in the 74. Race leader comes out of turn number 4 now. It is Jackson Delamont from Ronnie Balboa, and you've got Madsen Ian in 3rd. Then we go back to Campbell being passed by J.D. Veal, and Max Dumsley starting to show his hand back in the 7th spot.
So they're all settling down into a rhythm. Have a look at young Max Johnson. He's made his intentions clear, running the top side. Max Dumsley comes back, they nearly bang wheels coming on the front straight.
No respect for your elders in that one. It's elbows up. He's after DC now as they go down the back straight.
You know one thing, I reckon the top is maybe the spot to be right now, as silly as that sounds.
Yep, I tend to agree. They'll be up on lap traffic pretty soon. We're only 6 laps into this one, so maybe lap 8 will encounter the first of the lap traffic.
Look at car 11, Ian Madsen.
Yeah, right to the top side. He loves this sort of racetrack, just falls off it momentarily. That hit the spokes back again from the Australia-wide towing number 11. Not affecting the terminal speed as he rounds up Ronnie Balboa into turn 3. Now looks to put the pass on him. It's only when he lifts off the throttle in turn 1 we see that. As he puts the pass on Balboa, now goes for Delamont.
And watch him go to the bottom. Now look at Jamie Veal. Veal's running the top, switches back to the bottom. Oh, Balboa tags the back of Delamont.
Well, into lap traffic on lap number 9. We're 8 down in this one and 21 laps remaining. Now it's going to get busy for the front guys.
Balboa running through the middle, Donny Shot style. Picks off Jackson Delamont. Delamont spun the tyres, coming out of 4.
I like Jamie Veal here. He looks settled. I think he's just waiting for these two. See what happens in front. Atkinson and Max Dumsley engage in a battle. That's further for 7th and 8th spot at the moment. James Thompson on their tail also.
You look at Benny Atkinson's top wing, how high it is at the back and way back. A great battle's going on further in the pack. Ian Madsen pulls a wheel stand out at 4. Now, you know why that's happening, actually, Matt? I wanted to talk about this beforehand, but obviously I didn't get a chance. The racetrack is that slick in the turns, but when they get on the straight, it's hooky.
Yep.
They're like, oh, hang on, I'm going to put the foot down, but they've got to do it with throttle control. So they go too hard, you're going to pull a wheel stand.
That's why he's pulled the wing back. He's trying to minimise all that, because the more wheel stands, as cool as they look, they don't help you go forward in this race. That's 7th and 8th, the leaders. Ian Madsen in this one. Balboa in 2nd, Delamont in 3rd, Veal is 4th. Max Johnson is next, and it's Campbell, Dumsley, Atkinson, Thompson, and Brazier sneaks into the top 10.
So what an A-Main so far. Look at Craig Brady's top wing. Wow, that is something you see in the Alps over in Canada.
Yep.
Wow.
Almost water ski up that.
What about down it?
That too. Savills wing also much higher up. We go yellow. We've got spinners down in turn 3 and 4, and it's drilled.
Yeah. Jamie Matheson's the one that spun. A to G.
Lights are out on this one. Ian Madsen was pioneering the top of the surface there. There's been a bit of leakage at the top. As he gets back on the loud pedal, half race distance of this one. Balboa picks up the front wheel momentarily as we back underway through turn 2. Madsen pushes to the top side. Atkinson trying to burst his way through the pack. Johnson ahead of him. Brazier coming through now too. He rounds up 3 cars in turn 3.
Yeah, Brazier, he loves stoppages. Because you know he'll be thinking, he'll be sussing out challenge for the race lead. Balboa tries to squeeze. Madsen that time out of turn 2, couldn't quite make it stick.
Oh, Johnston. Plenty of drive out there. Brazier does the same. So there's life on the top side out of turn 2 now. He rounds up 3 cars. He's trying to get past DC Darryl Campbell here and does the job nicely. There's Siamese twins out of turn 2 as Ian Madsen comes back to the main straightaway with 12 laps to go in this one. So Ronnie Balboa has shown his hand in this one, Stu.
Yeah, he certainly did. 4 wide in turn 3 and 4.
This is cool.
So it's hard to really look where to see what's going on. Obviously, Madsen's cleared away from Balboa. Jamie Veal back there in 3rd. Great result for him at the moment. Sitting there in 3rd spot. He was 2nd last week or 2 weeks ago. I tell you what we need, and I shouldn't say it, we need a yellow to make it interesting again. To patch these top 3, top 4 cars up. Look at Max Johnson. Still wheeling it on the top side.
Yeah, I like him. He's found some life. He's going to round up Jackson Delamont. 2 very, very good stars of the future right before your eyes. Atkinson is behind him and Brazier winds up the Rocket Industries number 21. Atkinson's not going to give in easily here. Brazier pushes to the top side.
Great racetrack. It's making these guys think where they need to be. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. Madsen running the top. He doesn't need to get caught behind a slower car, because if he does, he's going to have Ronnie Balboa right there on his rear nerf bar. 8 to go. Everybody's
starting to roll out the throttle. That's why you hear the engines backfire. We touched on this earlier tonight. They're almost like ghost cars going into the turns. Try not to get too far out of shape. And try to almost like circuit racing cars.
Yeah, Matt, it's interesting you just said 2 words there. Go-kart. You want to know why one guy's going real well right now? Max Johnson.
Yep.
He's a tar go-kart driver. So that's why he's got that car underneath him. Now Balboa's closing in on Madsen. Madsen goes off the racetrack on the front straight. 6 remaining.
The scene is set for a thriller here. Madsen from Balboa, Veal, Delamont, Max Johnston.
I tell you what, I know we've said it about 5 times, but this lap traffic in front of Ian Madsen now is a wall of cars. It's not easy.
No. There's a lot more still to come for him as he goes underneath. That'd be Woods heading down to turn 3.
Oh, Alex Orr!
Oh, it's on and Balboa's into him and they keep going. How that didn't end up in a mess.
Yeah, Balboa very lucky. Now the front nerf bar is just pushed right back in against the chassis. That's almost handed the race now to Ian Madsen.
3.5 to go. Up to the top side now, turn 3 and 4. 2 cars battling heavy ahead. Toby Balboa is in there. So Veal is still in 3rd but lost touch with the front 2. Atkinson up to 4th now. Delamont 5th, Thompson and Johnston. That's your top 6. 2 to go this time. It's busy. But I think he has enough lap cars between himself and Balboa now.
Yeah, I was about to say Madsen's fighting with a Balboa. Just not the right one right now.
No.
Roddy's back there in 2nd. Toby's a lap car in front of him. So 1 to go now for your race leader, Ian Madsen. Geez, he slowed dramatically down that back straight that time. He's going to hang on for the feature win. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Ian Madsen takes the win. Roddy Balboa home for 2nd. 3rd goes to Jamie Veal. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Your feature race winner in the Australia Way towing number 11, Ian Madsen. The boys are going to spray the champagne over each other. No, they're not. They're going to chase the Valvoline girls. Trust Jamie Veal to do that. So the boys are trying to shake it as they enjoy the celebration on Victory Lane. How about it once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the top 3 in tonight's Sprintcar A-Main.